Howdy there, everyone. It's me, your card game playing protagonist, Ro. We're going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, continuing our Marauding Captain challenge. Question mark, he said. Yo, we're back. So where were we? We are, I think we're in the brains now. We beat Arc V last time, which I thought perhaps deserved a song. Hello, I'm gonna switch over into the anti-light technology. Perfect. Okay, light attribute canceled. So I thought one of the things that the YouTube videos that we're going to work on here eventually is I was thinking about doing, and this is not a joke, we'll do a parody of I'll Make a Man Out of You as myself as Marauding Captain, and we're going to be motivating monsters to defeat the goblins. That's only half a fib. I got the lyrics already worked out. I have turned on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Audio background. But yeah, I've got the lyrics already all played out in my head. Let's look at the deck. Excuse me? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I'm the wrong user. Did it not give me the option? Yep, see, there was the problem right there. It's okay. It's a good problem. Everybody's loading in the chat right now anyway, so I'm not super upset by it. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? It's still morning. I was like, wait a minute, the captain deck is not in here? It's too bad Colonel on C-String and some of these other guys aren't in here, the Propitious Warrior Lady, because there's been so many additions in the TCG lately that have, I felt, really bumped up just generic warriors quite a bit. So this is a very toolboxy deck. We designed this with the intent to complete the challenge, taking Marauding Captain and his mans, which in this case we've got Gaia and Field Commander Raz, Gearfried, Freed the Matchless General. I think there's a couple of others that we're leaving out, but you know, we can't run Greffer right now. It's not time to run Greffer anymore. But it's all in an attempt to get Captain across the finish line so that we can do something. We can say we completed the entirety of the storyline with Marauding Captain, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's Goat. Hey, Goat. How are you? I appreciate that. I like a man of responsibility. He grumbles. Responsibility. I'm super good, brother. Did you not? I know that you guys were doing multiplayer stream last night, which you know, I applaud the community for doing. But we did some Yu-Gi-Oh! Dimension Force TCG box pulls last night, and I got a single box, and I struck gold on that single box. We hit all sevens. I got a Starlight Rare. It's currently valued over 400 USD, so we're gonna trade that off real quick, pay off some bills. you know. Super good, super good. All right, but so that's a look at the Captain deck. It is a very multi-purpose deck. Captain is going to be bringing out Field Commander Roz, or the Baby Dragon, or Gearfried, and then acts as a substitute for Silent Swordsman, or if we just needed to get the fodder out for BLS, for Red Eyes. This build has been pretty stable. It's slow in adapting to things that have more than one like negate push. Like if they can just barrel through like my one spell negate, then we can't do a lot. But you know, we're trying. It's just been a lot of beating them to the punch, honestly, is kind of where we're at. And thank you to everybody that's hanging out in chat. I appreciate you guys as always. I know Goat's here. I saw Shadowman a second ago. I've shared it twice. You have no excuses. If you'd like any of the content, perhaps you enjoy the deck archetype, which is completely not meta, but it's fun. It's fun if you're just thinking about maybe like a classic warrior build. This could be a way to go. Or maybe you just like some of the back and forth. You like the community. That's fine. You're allowed to like other things besides Yu-Gi-Oh! I encourage you to give us a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Maybe you could even go into the Discord, perhaps join it, become a member of the community. Shoot me some of your ideas. Let me know what your passions are. I always appreciate learning more about other people's passions and projects. Kind of feels like it informs my own, what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know. Don't you get started with me, okay? Look, I'm here to play card games, not to get like an existential inquisition from Goat in private chat. Okay. Take me. Do we? I'm afraid. I'm very afraid of, because there is some linkness, there is some linking in here, but I'm afraid of how we're going to handle it. Oh. Duelist challenges. We could do some of the reverse duels. We could do reverse duels too. Did we even do all of we? I think we did all of GX's reverse duels. Did we? Yeah, I think we cleared out all of GX's. But oh yeah, 5Ds. Let's clear out some reverse challenges. emote attribution. Sorry, I'm getting like notifications at the same time. What the heck are even you? All right, Hunter, you're done. So we're having a very good night. Yeah, our pulls from last night were the poggest for a single box pull I possibly could have. I pulled a Starlight Rare valued at 400 USDs. The Therian King, which is like, he was at 50 last night, I think. Not that the USD is necessarily indicative of the value of the card, but I don't think I've ever pulled a Starlight before. Like, I looked at it and I was like, hey, he's a ghost rare. Neat. That was the name of my clip, too. I was like, Yugi Boomer doesn't know the value of his own cards. To be fair, I knew it was Ghost Bell. I was like, oh, cool. It's like it's an old hand trap? I just didn't realize it was a Starlight. We did get it secured into a sleeve, though. So, like, no harm, no foul. It's just I looked a little dumb on YouTube and Twitch, that's all. Which isn't uncommon. Excuse me? I'd appreciate you to not tune. So we didn't have any kind of cancellation here. We're just going to eat whatever he does. Junk Synchron to Stardust Nightmare, I assume. That's my favorite Gundam sub-franchise. Well, it wasn't a sub-franchise. What, Stardust Memory? It wasn't a side story. Brain control. Get brain controlled. You also can get brain controlled by clicking on the link to our Discord, join our Discord community, become a member of Captain's Inclusive Army. You can see him there. Look at this guy. Look how ominous Captain is. I'm updating the stream and all of our different stream components. I'm so blessed to have the support of our very good artist friend, Duck, also known as Flo Campanelli, I believe. And I'm going to be linking them on all of our social media so that people know that where all of the stream art comes from. I don't get the opportunity to like celebrate artists or do things for artists very often, like directly. So in this particular instance, I'm very happy to do so. Okay, we can handle this. This is handleable. Okay, I think you do it a little like this. If only Captain was slightly stronger. And then you main phase to it. And then you get rid of all three of these guys. See you later, Junk Synchron. It's Arcana Extra Joker. But now we do get to yeet Excalibur and Gearfried, and now we get BLS. So, I mean, I don't have a card in the hand, which would make it... I do understand that's the reason why you want the Joker straight and the Slashers straight, or all of those reoccurring cards. You want the Arcana Joker so that you're getting those reoccurring Trap Monster and... Trap Monster and Spell Effect. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Field Commander Ross, help me. Salvage this for me. Nope. It's because I was talking. All right, and we're playing with him. We're playing with the food. It's a little amazing that we banished our own Joker and still won this, but... Oh, I spoke too soon. No, I'd rather not continue the attack and end. So I've never pulled a Starlight Rare card before. Is there a... I wonder if there's a operating procedure. Do I need to call anybody? The CDC, the FBI? The card raiders, perhaps? I think you should just go. You should just get out. Okay, he's officially done now. He's officially done. Not that it was ever really in contention. We've been playing with him for 3 turns. But so yeah, I do wonder if there's some things that I need to do. I would like to make sure that this card gets to somebody that's going to appreciate it. What am I going to do with the Starlight Rare? A Starlight Rare Captain? BLS maybe? That's a thing. Ghost Spell? That doesn't intrigue me. And it's not that it's not good. I recognize that it's good, right? It's a good card. It's just she's not my favorite girl. I've already got a favorite boy. Dude. Okay, you're actual fire? And I got so many good warriors. We got the Heroic Challenger, Glapnir, the Heroic Challenger, Morningstar, and then they even got a new Heroic Champion, too. 2 new Heroic Champions. And they're all light monsters. These, I'm telling you, everybody's sleeping on warriors right now. The Star Warriors, Colonel on C-String, Captain, Field Commander, Roz. There's some very weird Earth, Light, Dark attribute, like, synergy stuff going on with Earth, with the warriors. Level 5 or higher, 7 or higher. I think it's 5 or higher. Did you see that Battle Guard, the Battle Guard 0 is not called Battle Guard 0. He's Battle Guard Cadet in the TCG. We pulled him last night. I did happen to get a playset of all of the warriors that came out in this set. So I'm very, very happy about the performance from last night's live stream. Unlike, I imagine, how happy he is with the performance of, what are you? Shield Warrior? Yeah, you're dead, brother. Okay, so a perfect scenario to yeet the dragon. That's why this card is in there. We have more cards. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Field Commander Roz is the man on Chain Summoning. I think he pulled someone from a different dimension. He may have Doctor Stranged it in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. He may have been the one to F it. And then we will tribute, get our favorite spell-canceling boy out here. And, I mean, it's not great, but we're just going to sit on our fingertips for 3 seconds. Because what's the likelihood that he wanted, really, to spell, to extend, and you know, do all that? Incredibly likely. Okay, 2,000. I feel much safer now. But with all that back row, I feel like there's some traps here. So we'll let Baby Dragon trip it up. Alright, I don't think I can do a lot about that. Because you're just going to do it again now, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say it's fair, but, you know, like, it's a thing. What am I supposed to do? What am I... Oh, my own audio looped in on itself there for a second. That's because chat popped up? Oh, yeah, it did. I'm trying to decide what's best here. I kind of don't want to do anything. But we need more guys to get rid of all of the traps. Shield Warrior has banished himself from the graveyard to cancel an attack. Why, sir? Tell you what, let's flip over what this other one is too. You won't let me do that? That's not a thing? Okay. What if I really want to steal your monster, though? Allowed. Get jacked. Yeah, we'll opt out of spell canceling for the biggest bump of your life. Trying to decide. I wanted to use the Tuning Man, but I really couldn't find a good use for him, unfortunately. Scrub play, but there's nothing I can do about it. Drill Synchron. Oh no. It's the right arm shark? No. Too many arms? This game has too many arms? Why is my dog upset? Oh, Rick's online. Are you done? Okay, yeah, you declared an attack. Good. Big whoop. Okay, that's cool. You're allowed to, you know, yeet yourself and come back. That's fine. I get it. That's the natural behavior of a Stardust Dragon. I'm not concerned about that. You, on the other hand, have some problems, sir. Okay. Grab another Silent Swordsman now. Okay, let's now bait out some traps. Okay, he will want to bop one of my two little guys this next upcoming turn. And that's what I'm counting on, is that he's going to want to go for a bop. No, he wants to tune. Sir, in the orange, you with the bib, you gotta sit back down. You're not allowed to do that. You gotta have a permit. He made the arm again? But why, though? Need to find a way past the tramp. It's not silent. That's not the way. But we'll see. Maybe we can get silence to pop off here. How is everybody? So, who else did TCG pull last night? What did you guys do last night? Because I can't have been the only nerd that was freaking out about warrior monsters on cards. I have to think that maybe someone else had a normal night. I know Sal and Brian, everybody from Brian's stream, you guys were doing multiplayer last night. I was not jelly, very happy for you. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what we want. Because we need to beef up beforehand. Red hand is oh, don't do that. How do I make this? Yes? It's still not enough? Yeah, we're dead. Okay. I keep meaning to try and play both of those. They both have a very steep learning curve in the deep multiplayer setting. It was mostly fun. I might have to get an explanation on what that one means, Goat. I mean, not like better in quotations, but it's a better hand. I mean, you guys already know what I want to do here. So, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Field Commander Raz. Silent Swordsman me. Okay. He's just a simple warrior out on the field. Please just yeet him at your own convenience. Okay. He's going to yeet him at his own convenience. Very fair. We knew that this was a possibility. Okay. At least this feels pretty good. Yeah, you know, that's like what ends my night too. It's not like bad times, it's just sleep. It's just being tired. Are you gonna do a thing? You did a thing? Okay. Main phase 2. Nothing? Nothing? We have nothing? We can do nothing? We're powerless? JK, he grows stronger every moment. If you strike me down, I will become stronger than you have ever known. Excuse me? With your turbo booster, take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. No one wants your turbo booster. The audacity to destroy my silent swordsman. He was minding his own business. It's on the card. His name is Silent. He was reading a book. We can go either way, but this is a good opportunity to put a light monster in the graveyard. So, ladies, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Humpty. It rhymes with the Humpty. And Goblin's captain would love to thump thee. And yes, I just did a Marauding Captain rap. You're welcome. Okay, slash dragon. Just slash it up, sir. Just slash it up. Field Commander Roz is the only acceptable candidate right now. Do I get to activate anything in response to this now? No, not this time, huh? Mega Bop. Mega Bop. Okay. And we're ended. We've ended it. Slash Dragon is activated again, which means we get a second turn with Field Commander Roz. He's back from another dimension, baby. You can't keep this man down. You want to just, like, grab a Gear Free just in case? So I do understand that that was a good play. Kinda, sorta, not really. So we're gonna do something a little different. And by a little different, I mean, I think BLS and Gear Freed are gonna, like, ruin the expectations for your day. Activate that Poggy effect, sir. That removes the temptation to be stopped by a scarecrow. Yep. That's fine. You can stop one monster. Yeah. Well, we just like laugh at you say. It appears you need monsters, you say. Yo, I'm gonna banish this thing from this frickin' reality, and this guy's done. Be gone. You already know what I want. Don't at me. I'm not... I am... You know what? I take it back. I am proud of it. Internet exploded? That does sound likely. That does sound like what happens sometimes. You say super done? You're donezo, sir? Nope. Scrap iron is still hanging in there. Okay. We've actually completed a challenge. What the heck? What did you surround your house, your land with mines, Goat? I believe he did do it in a Burger King bathroom, sir. True classic. True classic. I think I remember the first time hearing Digital Underground was in that really terrible movie that had Dan Aykroyd as a judge or something. We could go Captain Gearfried into Silent, but I actually hate that. I think that's kind of a terrible use of our very limited resources. So let's just slash Dragon. It's so much easier. It's like putting the car in, like getting an automatic car. Just don't even got to think about it. We're just Red Eye slash Dragon. It's a progression. It just automatically works itself out, and you can't even do anything else either. So, like, I don't mind. Just throw it out there. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Tupac being in there. Okay, slash Dragon turn 1. Not like the most bueno of turn 1s, but it's a turn 1. We're doing better than you say, who's putting cards face down. If one of those is Scarecrow, I'm going to lose my stuff a little bit, you say? Nothing But Trouble is the movie? Okay. Well, I don't want to advertise too much for Aykroyd, but it was entertaining in that we did get to see Tupac, or the words of Tupac. I think it was like the junkyard rap. I remember being very confused. I was like, what? Is one of the Ghostbusters in this? Why are they rapping? I mean, this works out slightly better. Okay, Captain, your services are no longer needed. Goodbye. I don't really feel like going into too much there. So let's bait some things out. Let's attack. We can even set up this level 5 to be ready to summon himself out. We F it up here. It's a Quail Bolt. Oh, no. There really was. There was a lot of passion that went into a lot of those projects. I can appreciate that. Oh, dude, we're gonna Captain like a fashion accessory. Thank you to everybody in chat. How's everybody doing on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning? My name's Rona Ron. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Sorry for the stutter there. And we're doing a Marani Captain Challenge, which means we're trying to beat the entire game with our little deck comprised of warriors. What's that? It's not a fat deck. It's not, we're not running fat deck anymore. We were like 44, 45. It's slim. We're down to 40. We're down to 40, brother. Okay. Continuing on. Let's go. I put the links in chat. If you'd like to join us, I'd really encourage you to do so. I enjoy having all of you, my friends, along for the journey. take the lady to the airport. That's a quest. Do I? I don't really... Just squish yourself, you say. Just squish yourself, brother. Well, certainly, I hope everyone has safe travel. That's the most important thing when it comes to, like, traveling. Is that safety first, and then, you know, accommodations and everything afterwards. Luxuries afterwards. He's a big boy, 2,000. It's my turn. He's left me to just wipe the field. This guy's gonna have a bad day. Sorry, you say. Think we just walk in? Is one of these scrap? No, no scrap. No scrap. Actually dismantled. Actually dismantled. I don't want to look at this guy's swoop anymore. We're just taking me back. Yeah, you're probably going to want to take, like, the 51 right over there to, like, where it jumps on to, like, the SkyTrain or whatever, and then have him take the SkyTrain. That's just off the top of my head. What a... This is a... This hand is an actual rip. Sorry. It just... I saw the two sacred swords, and I just kind of had an aneurysm a little bit. Okay, still have Quillbolt to worry about, but that's one problem at a time. Red Eyes? No. No, brother. I refuse to be made to play this hand. But you made the deck, bro. Shh! Don't you dare. Don't you dare bring up the consequences of my own actions. Alright, we're first and go. We're trying this Yusei one again. Let's see if we can beat him to the punch. At least there's usable cards here. That was like all the B parts of combos. Yeah, that was like turn one memory of an adversary. I don't know. I think you're actually better off going like this. And then we can use the insight, put some things in the graveyard. Yeah, we're firing on all cylinders here. I'll wait until he puts somebody down, because it just doesn't make any sense to freak out. Speed Warrior. We'll wait. Be patient. Be patient. For the right moment, activate a card effect. Well, he wants to attack, so I can't let him do that. Hello. Just give me your dude. Nope. See, and I like to keep them equipped. It stops them from trying to activate an ability that perhaps could go off in the graveyard. Turns out, while things are equipped to other monsters, they can't do, like, shit. There's nothing they can do. Oh, dude. Wombo combo? You ordered it? It was on the menu. I'm sorry, sir. You have to take it. You ordered it. I mean, we were going to go Red Eyes, but honestly, just getting BLS out here, that makes me feel a little better. Maybe like I don't have to rely on it quite as much. Then we can just go and attack. Spirit Force? Excuse me, sir? Okay. I don't want to say that's fair, but I understand it. I was on Crystal Lancer. She's like one of the more popular Yugi tuber at the moment. I was on her channel earlier this morning, and she was talking about Speed Duel. She said my friends were lame because we're not playing Speed Duel. Goat, are you gonna take that from a Yugi tuber? Battle, please, for the love of God. It's Quillbolt. I would have rather have destroyed him with BLS, but this does provide the opportunity to just bop for free, I think. So we will get our free bops in. Yes, that's exactly where my mind went to. It wasn't, but I like where your head's at. I'm getting pretty close. Not that there's like anything. I mean, there's a couple of things intrinsically wrong probably with the Yugi sphere, but it's really none of the things that people like want to complain about. Like, people talk about the mechanics of the game like it isn't specifically designed to be broken in this way. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fixing it. It's meant to be this way. It's fun, but it's meant to be this kind of broken. Now, people like washing their hands or, you know, not being dicks or perverts, that's a policy I can really get behind. I haven't been back to my local card shop because of how gross those kids were when I was there last. Did everybody attack? Everybody attacked. I want to do one big hurrah on the way out of the Yugi sphere, goat. That's how I would like to do it. It is intentionally in pieces. It's intentionally in pieces. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is literally part of like Konami's like gambling department. I'm pretty sure. We could have traded somebody out for Freed, but I don't really see what the point of that would have been. Captain can bait out an attack, though. And then Yusei can just eat 3k. Bop, bop. Just like that. Oh, we gotta fight the swoop? I do wonder if there's something about our local culture because of how hostile the outside environment is. Like, you know, just like the tons of sunlight and extreme heat. It's yada, yada, yada. I wonder if that reinforces some of the destructive tendencies of the community. Thoughts, Goat, as a board game designer? I think Leo's my man, too. I think Leo's one of the ones that's all about warriors. So this fits. This fits. It's so true. We are a culture of transplants. Banish a level 7 warrior. Banished? It isn't a great play, but it is a play, though. It is a little bit like everyone drives like it's their roads. Okay, 1914 Wind Psychics. Psychic Snail, 800. Attack twice. That's not good. Listen, anytime there's a Psychic Mollusk, you're in trouble. We need to eradicate this Psychic Mollusk problem ASAP. And we'll go Captain. What do I have out here? I have Red Ice Fang with Chain. But we can run in Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon's gonna pop. We'll go get Gearfried, pop Red Ice Fang with Chain. Okay. No. No need to do all of that. But we can't battle? I thirst for battle? Okay, he exploded. Tragic. The tragedy of our times. Okay, then Red Eye's baby now explodes himself yet again. Oh yeah, your brain research lab? Get that out of here. Nobody cares about your brain research lab. Where you're possibly discovering, you know, life-saving technologies. Okay. Have you thoroughly been defeated? Yes. I'd like to think so. And then now we will send all 3 of our friends. Oh, well, I meant to just do the end phase 2, not give his monster back. That's fine. Whoops. I was just gonna turn them all into Arcana Extra Joker, but I kind of ruined my own joke there. It's fine. It's Freed. He actually is matchless. Sometimes I wonder if Breed is matchless because he just yeets whoever he disagrees with out of his dimension. Right? Reflect Bounder? Think about it. Think about it. It's like, can you really be said to not have a match if you, like, just outright refuse to fight them? Okay, Call of Haunted on the Psychic Snail is a thing. But I would rather you guys didn't... Yeah, okay. You can go ahead and Synchro. Psychic Overlord. So we're going to get hit for 5? 4? Okay. Okay, now we need Red Eyes Fusion. It really is. I mean, because it's consumer culture. It's consumer culture. Because in a certain way, we've gotten away from intelligencing perhaps like insights or wisdoms that lay inside the mechanics of the game that we explore together, and it's just more about the consumption and the enjoyment of new material. And it's not that that's intrinsically wrong all on its own, but I think when it's all by itself, it's left a little hollow. Much like what's going to happen to me here. We're gonna die. We're for sure gonna die. It's the Borg. Well, we for sure lost because the Borg, they're here. I've already got a one-liner set up in my head now. Assimilate this. Assimilate this. It was Worf, but I did it in Patrick Stewart's voice in my head. I think I'm on the wrong side of this battle. Yeah, now we're in the right place. Now we're in the right place. Very soon, likely probably switching over to co-streaming with my good friend Shadowmanv4, and we're going to be continuing his playthrough of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Legacy of the Duelist, that's what we're playing right now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose, which is a PlayStation 2 classic. Has absolutely nothing to do with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game proper. It's nonsense in the best way, possible. Like, they just let the designer of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go wild on a PS2 game before he ever had any of the mechanics or anything, like, fleshed out. He's just like, I don't know, man. Fuck, monsters! He just made up monsters. Just made things up. My favorite is the Tactical Warrior. That's the name of the Command Knight before it was Command Knight, apparently. So that's the works out best. Now I can yeet this other Red Eyes. Not really interested in bringing back Silent Swordsman level 5. So if I got speed dual boxes, goat, or if I'll talk, we'll talk. We'll make it a thing. We'll make it a thing. We'll give it one swing. Okay. Now we actually can do some stuff. And the Wombo has set itself up perfectly here. I couldn't have really asked for it to work out better. So, without further introduction, we'll just, like, get BSL, BLS, ATM, AT&T, CPS, PCP, PSP. We're going to get them all out here. And then once they're actually on the field, you know, then it's going to become a little bit easier. Somehow not great. Sure, you're allowed to draw another card. I'm just gonna slap you for 3,000 again. That's all, man. Emergency teleport? No, you don't. You ain't gonna emergency douche. Fantastic. Look at that. Completely disabled. And we still got we got 3 cards in hand. He's got a back row 4 in hand. Silent Swordsman's sitting at 15, and we've got BLS. And I think we've even got a negate. We've got a negate with Red Eyes. Time to problem solve, and you do that by sending things to another dimension. I learned from Yugi, when you just have problems that don't have a direct answer, you just send them to a different dimension, and you forget all about it. Rhoda? No reason to do all of that. Gearfree gives us access to the Red Eyes Fang with Chain, so we'll just do that. Yeah, just continue the attack. There's Scapegoats. There's Scapegoat's favorite girl. So someone's getting turned into a sword. Someone's getting turned into a sword. I think the one thing that makes me love Yu-Gi-Oh! The way that I do is some of the thematic elements that were incorporated into the early storyline of the cards, specifically the Marauding Captain card. It has a hidden storyline that's hidden in the artwork of the cards that really kind of talks about sacrifice and friendship and things like that. And when I was a kid, those were sort of the things that really stuck with me. And then I went off to college and kind of forgot all about my cards and all, my favorite warriors and all of that. And I came back to them because I wanted to find some levity and some joy in life. But what I found is that the monsters that I had really fell in love with as a kid, I fell in love with them because they were like heroes. They're not just because they were monsters, but they were like actual like heroes that protected other people and sacrificed themselves and did things without all of the fanfare of the character being called a hero. I think it's just like it's just hidden in the art if you pay attention, man. So I think it was that I found so endearing, that the characters, the universe where the story takes place, that it really kind of grew on me, and I wanted to learn more about it. And so because I was looking for any way to experience just even like a droplet of serotonin, a little bit of Pog, I felt like Captain somehow was going to get me to some Pog. So that's really what inspired, the challenge in the first place. Was not that I thought that Warriors or Marauding Captain are meta-relevant cards, or that they can, that they are somehow intrinsic to the game or the story. They're not. They were early monsters that, released in the very first set that had a hidden story, very endearing, and probably emblematic of the human spirit. And that is what makes me want to play the game more and be a good facilitator of community and, just having a good time and making sure that we're taking care of one another, because without other players, then there's no one else to play the game. You're just playing bots who are playing Drighton, and then you never play the game. You just get turned one, FTK'd every time. And that's hell. That's hell. So the moral lessons that I learned from Marauding Captain and the rest of the Magical Steel Knights was that, you have to create the community that you want. You have to protect your friends. And so that's what I wanted. I wanted a place that was more inclusive, place that wasn't gross and off-putting and where they scare people off and make people not like... there's plenty of reasons to not like the game. The intrinsic unfairness... Excuse me, sir? You weren't supposed to blast my monster? My monster? My monster? You blasted my monster? But yeah, that's really the actual why do I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It has nothing to do with the mechanics of the game. I like... and it's really not even the characters of the actual story that, was created by the creator of the... he created the... I have to imagine that he was involved in the creation of that first round of cards, which is perhaps why they have so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Like whimsy, right? How do I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this here. Psychic. I figured that you could. I figured that you could. Yeah, that's really what inspired this whole thing. It's like, can I take a monster that was designed 20 years ago, that I just so happen to find very endearing, and can I make him somehow meta-relevant? Can they make it all the way throughout the entirety of the material that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has produced since I left? That's what we're finding out. That's what we're cultivating all of this material for. It's a test of the human spirit in card form. He's not a magic. He's not a dragon. He's a man. Red Eyes. Now, Red Eyes is a verified dragon. If you didn't see the I'm a fire in my laser beam. Are you gonna do anything if I... Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I was afraid that he was gonna like shift me over a slot. I'm trying to decide. I want to keep it in the hand. I thought about turning Silent Swordsman into a bazooka, but that's not the way. The visual is very fun. The visual is very fun, but it's not the way right now. He could have been a bazooka. Oh, wait. It's a send, it's not a tribute, but if it was a tribute, you know, very chef's kiss. So you're gonna love this. It's the old Wombo, but it's on turbo now. Silence out. Guy is in the graveyard. Guy gives me BLS. BLS comes back. BLS searches himself. Is gonna special himself from literally anywhere he wants because he doesn't care. He's now going to remove you from this dimension forcibly. You've now been forcibly removed from this dimension. We'll make the dragon dragon sword me. Yeah. You've never seen a silent swordsman like this. Smack. All right. He went to duel school. This silent swordsman studied up. 4,000. Brother, I'm not just going to let you. You're going to have to barrel through. Big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. If you thought that was a one-piece meal, I'm sorry to disagree with you. This is a two-piece. This is a two-piece combo. Get yeeted out of this dimension. All right, there we go. Very nice, very nice. The Psychic Nightmare. Mark of the Monkey. Mark of the Monkey. Monkey. Okay, this time we're not Leo. I think this time we're Moke. Moke. We might be coming up on taking a short intermission or something here, just so I can go grab a drink. It's very, very hot in Phoenix this past week, but this weekend, mercifully, it's actually been rather nice. So things could be worse. They could be worse, but I don't imagine that they will be. I just would like to get some juice or something, man. A little bit of water, maybe. A little bit of water. Fill my water bottle back up. What do we got going on here? Captain, hang tight. This is a first turn Red Eye / Dragon kind of turn. When you need to call it the big guns, just right away. Don't F around. Just Just call them out. Yeah, so don't get it twisted. It doesn't really have. I mean, and this isn't to besmirch the property as a whole, but there are deep inequities in it, and anybody that doesn't see that there's deep inequities within Yu-Gi-Oh, just structurally as the sets are formed, the way that certain archetypes receive certain abilities or advantages over others, like it's created in the game purposefully. And that said, if you can recognize that they do exist, and there's literally no way around it, and you can either choose to enjoy the things you choose to enjoy, or you can be upset about the inequity. I like to think that perhaps maybe by highlighting it and choosing to have a good time with the cards that I do like, that maybe we are contributing against the inequity somehow. By highlighting cards that other people like, perhaps, one day we'll get a Captain Retrain worth something. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. We do have to just sit here. So that's a little unfortunate. My back is killing me. The Swords of Revealing Light is gonna be a real showstopper here. I don't want to select a card, man. I really don't want to. That's cool. But now you're dead, though, brother. I'm like, why would you do that, man? Why would you do that, man? Okay, who's the warrior that returned alive? It's Captain, of course. And see, that's another thing. So like, if you pay attention to the story of the cards, right, then you know that there's an entire, like, tragic story that goes along with Marauding Captain and all his warriors. He's the warrior that returned alive. All of the rest of the Magical Steel Knights are, like, separated or maimed or killed in some way. And it's actually kind of like a super sad story. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why they chose not to perhaps complete the narrative. Activate the effect of Captain, yes. And it's heartbreaking too, because like he becomes friends with Gaga Gigo. He makes Gaga Gigo go from being a bad guy to a good guy. Then Gaga Gigo gets corrupted. He becomes like he becomes one of the very first like monsters that it's not even like a level system, but like he changes his name. He becomes a completely different monster. It's very sad. There's a whole progression of the cards about confronting each other, fighting in battle with one another, becoming friends, swearing to always be friends with each other. Gaga Gigo really taking his gripe out on Freed, Captain running in to save Freed and stop Gaga Gigo, getting separated again, getting separated across dimensions. And that's basically where we're at. Is now he's Gaga Gigo the Arisen. But he's drifting, man. He drifting through space. I really don't know if I get a lot of utility out of just like burning you right now. But tell you what. I'm into it. Let's go. Let's just burn this man to death. That's really as good as I can do still. Then I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I won't play your game. Let's get a gear freed out there. Okay, now things are starting to look a little different. We're gonna have to do something here. Because I goofed. But now we've got the link spot. And that's all that matters. Still can't do anything. We're waiting on this Swords or Revealing Light to get the heck out of here. Alright, that was the last turn. Morphotronic Boomboxin? No thank you. Don't let this guy know that they just released a bunch of Symphonic Warriors. Morph transition. You really don't gotta. All of that was completely unnecessary, sir. You could have just let me bop you. We're about an hour and a half on stream. How is everybody handling themselves out there? It's starting to heat up. I went out very early this morning to water my strawberry plants. Again, perhaps the real strawberry friends were the ones that we made along the way. That's for all my super auto pets friends out there. They taste real great. They're nice. They're sweet. Real good and sweet. But I think the heat's making them go a little crazy. Like, it's getting cool and then hot and then cool and hot. It's going like 90, almost 100, 90, almost 100. But I think it's freaking my strawberries out. They can't tell if it's spring or summer. Arizona, though, so it's always summer. Boom. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hang on one second. I'm going to go grab that aforementioned glass of water, okay? So I'm going to set us up. What is it? Whale of a ride? Oh, we're going to push Crow's stuff in. This one's going to be good. Okay, you guys hang on. I was just saying that Crow's probably going to send everything out of play. Warrior returning means we can get Gearfried back. Brain control means we can steal a bird. $1,400. Oh, because it was in the link spot. So my fault. It's okay. Now he doesn't get his monster back. I'm happy with that arrangement. Got me a black wing friend. He's back from another dimension. This is it. This is it. Okay, cool. Tribute of the Doomed. Goodbye, Gearfried. That's not how you win a duel, Crow. Attack this man and his life points directly. Very good. Very good. Very good. Trying to decide how much more of this I want to do. We've got a bunch more challenges to do in 5Ds. But I do want to point out that the entire length of Into the Vrains is quite long. So probably going to get started on that next stream. I think we'll call it for the challenge stream today. I'll probably be back later on in the evening to be doing more challenge stream. But I'm going to be ending the recording here for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. If you happen to like any of this material, if you thought any of the combos were cool, you also enjoy the Warriors just like I do, or maybe you just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Regardless of how unfair it is sometimes, maybe you'll do me the honor of giving us a like, perhaps following along with us, and joining along the journey. You can join Captain's Army by clicking on our Discord link. Takes you right to the Discord and takes you to our inclusive Discord community where you can be a member of our community, talk about the things that you like, passion, projects that you're working on, and just have fun. Because that's why we're all here. It's just to have a little bit of fun, maybe brighten each other's days just ever so slightly. And with that said, my name's Ro, and I'm a go. Look at this, and we'll even transition out.